Okay, this hand looks dodgy as hell, but I think I'm going to risk this because we have a very cheap commander in Malcolm, and we have one of the many swords that I like to equip our creatures with. So if we can get him out and give him the sword, I think we're going to be in for a really good time, especially because they have red in their colours. Although they could just kill Malcolm straight up here. Okay, well at least that might mean that Narset sticks around for a bit. So this is one of the new white-red commanders. It cares about whenever you attack with one or more non-gnomes, put a counter on it, and then create a colourless gnome artifact creature token that are tapped and attacking, or access the number of counters on Anim Pakal. Wow. That's a lot of words, and it seems pretty damn good. But Regal Unicorn. Unicorn, sorry. That's a weird card. Time Warp is pretty awesome. So let's go for the Mind Stone. And then we can just bounce the Bunnycorn back to their hand with the Brazen Borrower. Depends what they do actually. There's a number of different things. We could just flash this out as the creature side. I think seeing what Anim Pakal does, I'm definitely going to bounce that thing. Epic. Okay, now we're going to bounce the Anim Pakal. We basically want to keep them off as many creatures as possible. The reason I put stops in my upkeep here is I'm tempted to use the Mind Stone so I can get it back with the inventive iteration. Let's do that here. Probably a bit risky, but I just want to get some value back. Warming Wave. So we got that back. Do we care if Narset dies? Probably not. I think what I'm going to do is go for Staff of Completion into Mind Stone, and then just let Narset die. Depending on what they want to do. If they want to go wide, let's recap. And a Regal Bunnycorn. Okay, so they're going to flood the field. This Bunnycorn's pretty good, actually. So they're just going to ignore Narset. Okay. Oh, no, they're going to create... It's pretty scary, to be honest.
Overwhelming.
Okay, so what should we do here? Should we go for the extra turn at Time Warp? So we can kill the Bazooka with ease. And then you go for the Brazen Borrower. So we're going to have a bit of an attack force here. Your opponents can't cast spells with the same mana value until your next turn. Wow. That's actually pretty good. So we want to focus on Bazooka, which is annoying because he's got 4 loyalty. We could just attack both into Bazooka, kill it, and then bounce everything. But you know what? That isn't even that bad because it means we get to use both of these abilities again. I think that's actually kind of cool. Bounce everything back. The Living Breakthrough still triggers as well, which means they can't cast anything that costs 4. And then now we can just... We're basically trolling him to the max here. So we could bounce that back to the hand end step. I think that's what we're going to do. I mean, they can see we've got these cards in our hand. Or maybe we should have gone for the Brazen Burrow just as a creature there. There's actually so many options here. And then we could just bounce back the Regal Bunnycorn again. We just troll them to the max, aren't we? Yeah, let's bounce back again. Wow, the looping here is kind of crazy. And then we've got 4 mana to go for... Let's try something different. Let's go for the Techathal here, because we can start proliferating twice. If we have to. We might have a kill spell though, exile effect here. Source to Plowshares. Okay, fair enough. That's a shame. I guess we kind of saw that coming. They kept holding priority on that 1 mana. And then Carl and Azariel. Yeah, that's going to get annoying.
Into the fray.
We really need to get protection from red. As soon as possible. Maybe we just go for Tezzret's Gambit here, proliferate the inventive iteration. Yeah, I think this is fine. The 1 ring and an Ica moon. Okay. So now we start casting stuff through. They won't be able to cast stuff with the same mana cost. So maybe we go for... We've got 6 mana open. This is a tricky one. Very tricky. We can flash into Brazen Borrower. Yeah, I think we're just going to wait here. It's got the memory lapse as well. Interesting timing with flash and instant with Living Breakthrough. So if I cast something in their turn, Rabble Rousing. So if I counter that here, they can't play 2 drops. So they can't actually go for the Regal Bunnycorn now. Wow, this is really weirdly good with flash and instants here. +1, +0, and haste. Okay.
Let your fury instill
Do they
fear.
want to attack in? Interesting. Oh no, we don't want to block that one. We want to block that. So we're going to take 5. Yeah, it's pretty annoying. Pretty annoying. And then flash in the Brazen Borrower. Yeah, we really need to kill this Ariel here. It's annoying because every time we want to do the sword thing, they keep playing Planeswalkers. The lifelink here is going to be pretty awesome, I have to say. Yeah, I don't want to mess about. Let's take care of Zariel, because if they get to ultimate, we're going to lose the game. And the life gain here is going to be incredible with a 1 ring mitigation. And so we've played, what have we played? 1 and 4. So we can play something that costs 3. So they can only play 2 drops, and they do have a 2 drop in their hand. But yeah, we've got protection from everything, so we're not taking any damage here. Obviously, the Living Breakthrough can get killed. That would be sad if that was true. Rabble Rousing. Whenever you attack with 1 or more creatures, create that many creatures. That is so broken. That is so freaking broken. They're attacking anyway because they want to get the trigger. Oh my goodness, I think we're just going to die here, aren't we? That kind of escalated. So let's give the sword to the Living Breakthrough. And swing with both. We're going to need a board wipe again, or we're just going to die, I think. River's Rebuke. Well, there we go, guys. I think we got out of jail free with that. Oh, splendid. Keeping this based on the fact that we've got the Ristic Study in hand, which is just so good. Let's give it a tap land here so we get access to Ristic a bit more reliably. We do miss out on the Stern Dismissal, but we can still play that in our turn because our second spell was only going to be an Experimental Augury anyway, which we don't want to cast until Malcolm's out. Okay, now things are even better. Yeah, this is a really cool hand we have here. Ristic Study is especially good against Emoti because Cascade casts extra spells each time. And we definitely want to bounce this. So I'm very grateful for bounce spells. Lovely job. Ristic Study is going to help us get some cards. Yeah, if we didn't bounce that, they would have had 6 mana in the next turn for creatures, which would have meant the inevitable casting of Emoti. That's something else. But now, it's not so bad because the Ristic Study does draw us cards if they play creatures and so on and so forth. And if they don't pay the 1. Here comes Gwenna again. And of course they have the 1 there's some to pay. Counter spell's good. That is actually really good, although... Yes, we can counter. Although annoyingly, this... If you cast a creature spell of power 5 or greater, this untaps. So, there is that. So, are they going to pay? Let's see if they pay first. And they do. So, let's see if we can counter that. Nice one. Okay. Annoyingly, they still have mana to cast Emoti in the following turn still. Settle the Wilds with the 1 to pay as well. That is kind of annoying. The Cascade there is just so brutally powerful. Swinging on the Malcolm. Shadow Spear. Is that going to be any good? I don't think this is a Shadow Spear matchup. Let's go for Jace.
Emotions are
And
focus on the facts.
yeah, let's mill them. I don't know what I'm really doing with Jace. I just want to draw a card, to be honest.
Secret escapes my
Raven form. Okay, so Jace is exposed to Gwenna, but I just needed to get some answers to whatever they may have. They've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 mana for any creature, so that's pretty terrifying. The fact that our counterspell did little to stop them is annoying. Thrix. And the fact they can just pay for Ristic every single time is annoying as well. But they didn't do that. Okay, Mesmerizing Dose, that's good. Taps something down, proliferates, does a lot of different things we need. Oh, okay, yeah, that doesn't untap Gwenna. So Jason might survive. Sawtusk Demolisher is going to blow something up. Oh, that's brutal. Such a powerful ability. Okay. Yeah, that has got to die. I think we're going to have to exile that in our next turn. I guess we'll block it to save the Jace. Right, okay. So how annoying is this on the battlefield? Mutation. The fact they've got Mutate in there is kind of suspicious. Do we just want to exile that, maybe? Let's just get that out of the way. And we could give this -3 power, so we can still attack here.
Our plans are beyond your comprehension.
If they block, they block. But it does mean Malcolm stays alive. Choice is theirs. It's a funny old card. It's like he slowly turns into Omniscience for like once a turn. Okay, so kill that. Doesn't untap. Yeah, let's put it on Gwenna. And then we proliferate our 2 things here. Nice. Stopping that is okay. It's not amazing, but then if there are 4 more counters. So in our next turn, we can use the Augury to proliferate to 3, and then when it hits in, we can go for the Jingataxius for free, which would be pretty cool. They're not going to do anything. That's always suspicious. Right, let's mill them, just get rid of some big creatures. They've got 7 mana.
I will clear your
Okay.
mind.
I don't know what they're doing, but it's pretty sus. Let's go for the Augury. Counterspell would be very good right about now. Oh, we can try Oja Akpatik. What? They had all those cards in their hand and didn't have a way to stop us. And they didn't even let us use the new legend. Oh, maybe you'll just have to wait for my Oja Pakpatik video that's going to come out soon, I hope. Alright, let's give this hand a go. Only because, well, there's a few reasons it's pretty good. We've got a nice curve. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we also have Oja Pakpatik, which I just absolutely love this card. I need to get myself one on paper just because the artwork is up my alley. Up my Aztec gold gilded alley. Untapped land would be nice, but yeah, this deck works super well with Search for Scoundrel because we put stuff in the grave. Oh, sword, but we want the lands, I'm afraid. Lands, please. Okay. Yeah, because obviously the Malcolm can put stuff into the graveyard. Really cool artwork on this. Margaritas. We've got no removal as of yet. We could even use Jace to mill ourselves to flip the Scanter. Oh, baby. And you guys see what we've got here? We've got Nick, Bus, and Jace.
We could figure a way out of this.
This is epic. Oh, no, Time Warp. Okay, no, that's fine. Because we've got Mystic Sanctuary in hand. Get rid of... We'll get rid of this. Because we want the lands. Time Warp. We'll see that again, hopefully. Oof. So Lotus Cobra combined with Gallagher is kind of crazy. He's going to give him a lot of mana.
No one likes
But they missed a land drop. Imrith. Oof. I like that as well. Let's mill ourselves again. So we're going to be able to flip the search soon.
Try this.
Flux Channeler. Holy moly. I think if we just go for the Imrith, though... Oh, wow, this gives us loads, right? That's epic. Imrith for 5. And things just get better as time goes on. This is so sweet. This deck is so cool, man. Get rid of that. So it's got 2 counters. We've got a really nice graveyard. Any instant gets rebound. I mean, I probably don't have too much synergy with this card, but I just really like it. And they're going to kill them. Man, people have a lot of respect for Malcolm, I've noticed. It's 2 mana, but my goodness, people like to kill it. It's because they're terrified of the Omniscience, aren't they? They're so scared. Consuming Tide. Let's put that in the yard. Right, so now... Do we just keep milling ourselves? Maybe we do. Oh, actually, no. We want to go for Mystic Sanctuary first because there's a Time Warp on top. And I think we're just going to win the game here because we're going to swing in, get the Time Warp, take him down by 6. Wow, this is crazy. Get an extra turn. Let's just keep milling ourselves because we've got the alternate wing card on Jace here. Mills a Jace Cyclonic Rift. We will actually use this to bounce the Cobra. Pretty crazy domination there. Pretty crazy. We could just draw 7 cards with Jace this turn with proliferating twice. Wow, that was... I'm surprised. We're not even a toxic deck. We're just playing blue spells. And we're actually letting them resolve things as well. This video goes out to Rogue Warlock, who suggested me to make a Malcolm deck from the latest Excellence set, who, frankly, he really surprised me how good this card is, and you'll see in the footage that people just wanted to kill the crap out of him. And I don't know if it's just my luck for today, but my goodness, being able to actually resolve Malcolm and swing in is so difficult. Maybe I'm just not seeing it as others are, but I think he's great. I think it's fantastic, but I do think people use the removal far too soon on a 2-mana 2/1. The fact it has flash, I forgot basically so many times I had the word flash just because it's a brand new card. Yeah, it's just a superbly powerful card. It acts a lot like a hybrid of Jace Vryn's Prodigy with just a lot of other blue aggro flyers that have just been around and perpetuated the format recently. But yeah, I think it's really good. But yeah, when you see people kill him really soon, it does make you wonder if their threat analysis is up there. I mean, once he's got to 3 counters, I think that's a good time to kill him. But anything before that, I just feel like it's too soon, because if you drop this and then drop something stronger afterwards, I think you'll be regretting it. But yeah, this deck is really cool because it's a hybrid deck again, and I really like the way the new X-Land set's making me really test my deck building prowess in a really good way, because I feel like a lot of archetypes are set in stone, right? Like mono blue aggro and mono blue control. But this one blurs the lines between a couple of different things you want to do involving proliferate, graveyard strategies, and just so many more things. You could have a completely flash build as well. So the general idea with this deck is I wanted to have it to be Planeswalker centric because of the way I want to abuse the proliferate for the counters on Malcolm as well. So we've got like Narset, Muyan Ling, Jace's 1, Jace's 2, and Jace's 3. A bit of a fan of Jace and a copy of Teferi as well, just to bolster the kind of mid-ranginess of the deck, because if it's just creatures, it's just going to be so soft to wipes. We've got things to synergize with the proliferation aspect. Well, we've got Tezzeret's Gambit itself, which does exactly what it says on the tin. You've got Tekathal, which doubles proliferation. We've got Sagas, which benefit from counters being added to them in addition to, they're only 1. We have the swords to help us pump the damage through to our opponent if we can keep Malcolm out longer than a freaking turn, which I found to be very difficult. These swords just bolster your commander super well if you can actually keep him on the battlefield. Obviously, I can't show every single game because it'd just be massively long video. But yeah, a lot of the games where I didn't record, I actually did pretty well. But yeah, due to the nature of how I make videos, I have to do a lot of testing. And then once I'm happy with the deck, then I do recording actual proper recording for the final video. And yeah, it's sad because sometimes I do miss out on good bits of synergy and bits of tech, but yeah, it's just not possible to have a finished deck list and record everything before that as well. It'd just be too much. But yes, Malcolm, I like it. It's pretty strong. If you face one, as I said, be wary about where you use your removal. That analysis is very important. The deck, it operates, yeah, as I said, in the middle. Malcolm in the middle. It's a pretty good mid-rangey build. So I hope you enjoyed this deck, Rogue Warlock. If you would like, well, if anyone else would like to have a deck made for them, consider joining my Adult Dragon tier on YouTube via Patreon or Ko-fi, and you get a custom video of your choice. The deck list for this one will be in the description below. Enjoy.
Did you know that you can help my channel by watching another one of my videos? Go ahead, you know you want to.